Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody is doing great. This week we have Parshat Shemini, we have Parshat Hachodesh. Rosh Chodesh Nisan is almost here this coming Tuesday. The Pesach spirit is in the air. Baruch Hashem, what a gift we have, what a blessing we have to go from Purim to Pesach. Wow. Really, it's really special. So it's rare in Sefer Vayikra that we are currently reading that you get some sort of storyline, but it happens to be that it's in this week's parsha. In this week's parsha, we have the death of two of the sons of Aaron HaKohen. Nadav and Avihu die, bringing an Eish Zara, a foreign fire, some sort of korban that was not accepted by Hashem. And there's many explanations given as to what exactly happened. What did they do so wrong? Why did they deserve this? And it's unclear. It's unclear from the Psukim what exactly the sin was. And it could be many things, but what is clear is that they tried to bring a korban that Hashem was not looking for, Hashem did not want, and they deserved the punishment for it. Was it because they took matters into their own hands? There are those who say it's because they were drunk. There are many opinions, but it wasn't accepted. But what I want to speak about is not the fact as to why that happened, but the reaction of their father, of the Kohen Gadol, the spiritual leader of the Jewish people, Aaron HaKohen. Says the pasuk, Vayidom Aaron. Aaron was silent, and he didn't say a word. It's amazing. What a powerful response. You don't see him crying his eyes out. You don't see him questioning Hashem. And the truth is, he had every right to question Hashem. No? It seems a bit harsh. No? It seems like it's like, okay, they're good boys, Hashem, why do you have to do that? But we don't hear anything like that. Instead, the Torah goes out of its way to tell us, Vayidom Aharon, and Aaron was silent. And clearly the lesson to learn from that is that for generations, not just at the moment, but Aaron had the clarity and the wisdom to know that for generations, people would be able to learn the lesson from him of living a life of Emunah, living a life of faith. What does Emunah mean? What does that mean, faith? Faith doesn't mean, I understand, I see why Hashem is doing what he's doing. I understand why God gave this person this good thing, or why God is giving this person that bad thing. I understand why the difficulties in the world are happening. I get it. That's not what faith is. Emunah is the concept of my brain, my eyes, my intellect do not understand, al piteva, through nature, what in the world is going on. I do not understand why these things, specifically difficult things, are happening. I don't understand. But the fact that I don't understand does not mean that there isn't a reason. The fact that I don't understand means that I don't understand the reason. But there absolutely is a greater thought, a greater good, a greater path for the world that comes from Hashem. It reminds me of when parents force their child to put on a raincoat when it's raining. And the child, I've been in this situation, a young child, and I remember once I was screaming. I was so angry at my parents. Don't force me. Why do you have to make me put on a raincoat? I hated it. It made me look like a nerd. Like, don't make me. And I didn't understand that all they were trying to do is not have me get sick from going outside in the rain, right? And the rain and the cold. And if I went outside without a coat, there's a better chance I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get wet, right? And my parents understood this. And so they said, okay, you think there's a punishment? Certainly on a surface level, it looks like a punishment. But there's a deeper reason, a deeper understanding. And as an 8-year-old boy, I couldn't understand that. And the truth is, there are things in life that we go through that sometimes we also might never understand. But we have an Abba We have a Father in heaven. Right? We are children, says the Pasuk, Banim atem Hashem Elokeichem. You are the children of Hashem. We have an Abba, we have a Father who sometimes has to be harsh with us. Tzaddikim and Tzaddikot, the Jewish people continue to go through a very, very difficult time. The world is turning against us. The entire world is really turning against the Jewish people, hating on us. It seems like from my brain and my eyes, I don't get it. I don't see how it's going to work out. And that's when we tap in to Emunah. It's when we don't understand. And so Aaron is in this situation where he's like, I don't get it. Why did my two of my sons, Nadav and Avihu, have to be taken from me? Such young, so precious, so much potential. Their entire future's taken. I don't understand. And it's that moment that Aaron or Cohen, even though he didn't understand, realized that this is a moment to tap into Emunah. Emunah is one of the greatest gifts that allows us to continue moving forward and living our best life. Emunah means I don't understand, but I know that Hashem is there. I don't see it, doesn't make sense to me, but there's a master plan. There is a Ribono Shel Olam, there's a master of the universe who is pressing the buttons and pulling the levers. And that gives me a tremendous sense of comfort. It's comforting to know that I don't need to understand because I have a parent who's taking care of me. And so even though, yes, it's painful, and even though I don't know why I have to go through this pain, it gives me comfort, it gives me a sense of warmth to know that all of the things that Hashem is putting me and us, the Jewish people, through, ultimately, He has a reason for it. And so we should learn from Aaron to live with Emunah. Wishing all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot Shabbat Shalom.